Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and a warm welcome if you're new, honey. So today we are going to talk about Young Thug and Mariah the Scientist audio call because as y'all know, a lot of stuff has been coming out about Young Thug, a lot of audio calls. I think one came out with him and like 21 Savage talking about some stuff with Gunna. That's a whole different story, child. That was a mess too. And I don't know who he pissed off. I don't know if it's someone who was working for the jail who done leaked them. But yeah, honey, they got him. So if you're ready to get into the audio along with a few other clips, just stay tuned. Young Thug and Mariah were caught leaked on an audio call, and they were actually discussing Glorilla's looks. Yes, her looks. Talking about how ugly she is, how blue her stupid wigs are, and how she has a big mouth. There is so much more, honey. So much more we're going to uncover. But everybody's taking to social media and they are pissed. Mainly at Young Thug, but also I feel like we should be pissed at Mariah the Scientist as well. So let's take a look at what some people have been saying. One person commented, "Zesty ass was locked up getting fat, gossiping like a bitch. He wasn't lifting no weights." Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. All right, somebody else said he went too far with this. I'm glad they are releasing all of this so we can all agree he's a certified hater. And tell me why I saw someone on Facebook saying Young Thug the type of MF to talk about you soon as you get out of the car. And the person who said that was Switch Glock Copay. Yeah, I don't know about that name, but that was definitely funny. And I definitely agree because he's been doing a whole bunch of talking. Guess who he was on the phone with? Mariah the Scientist beanhead ass. So she not innocent either because she was talking bad about her too. And she was like trying to play dumb low-key. She was like, "Oh, you think she's ugly?" He was like, "You said it." So like, I just don't like that because Mariah the Scientist always portrays herself as such like a peaceful girl, fun-loving, a girl's girl. And what we're not finna do is be sitting around talking about the next girl in a negative light. That's weird. Crazy thing is, meanwhile, she's sitting here kiki-keying with him while they talking about Glorilla, but he was on the phone talking about her not too long ago. Talking about she loved him too much. Y'all remember that? Oh, if you don't remember, don't worry, because we're about to watch the clip. So come on, let's go ahead and watch.
I talked to Mariah today. She's like, man, she said she feel better from talking to you.
For sure.
You got her in her feelings, man.
What happened?
No, I'm just saying she loves you, man.
Oh, for sure.
Like overly.
Yeah, like too much. Sometimes too much.
What? Like it scares you how much?
Yeah. Because it's like, damn, if I do something, if I like smack me up, if I smack something or something like that, you probably be devastated. And that's the part that I don't like when it's like, when you feel like me being the nigga that I always been is devastating, detrimental to you, that's when it's like, you too deep. But I'm in love with her though, for sure, 100%. Like, I ain't even stunned doing that, but I know me. I know, nigga get out, nigga gonna be back to
moving around. Yeah.
You're gonna be moving around. You're gonna be just handling business just because you're moving around. So, you know how that go. But
yeah,
for the most part, I ain't even been calling no other girl. If I ain't called no other girl in like a week.
Really?
No girl. And I usually call at least 10 girls every time I get on the phone just to like kill time.
Yeah. Like, a lot of girls hit me up. Asia hit me up out of the blue. What was the girl with the freckles? Remember her?
Yeah, Latasha.
Yeah, she hit me up.
Look, when I come out tonight, I'm gonna call you.
You want me to call her?
Yeah, for sure. So I want you to text her and tell her, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, Wham hit me the other day. He wants to talk to you too.
Who?
Wham.
Okay. When I come out, because they gonna let one person out before me. What time? It's 7. I come out at 9.
Okay, I'm gonna be ready.
Make sure when you leave out here, tell Wham, tell him, hey, you gonna call at 9.
Yeah. Come on, man. I haven't seen you in a long time, man.
Well, it don't take an eye doctor to see that Young Thug will talk about any and everybody. And I agree with that guy on Facebook who was like, Young Thug seems like the type to talk about you as soon as you get out the car. No, literally, it seems like as long as you are not in his line of sight, it is possible you may be talked about. This man won't stop yapping. But anyway, let's go back to the post where they were talking about how Young Thug was talking about Mariah the scientist on the phone. So it says, pray for Mariah the scientist. A new leak phone call where Young Thug claims he feels bad because Mariah loves him too much. He goes on to say he talks to 10 girls a day. And I know some of y'all have to be nosy like I am, and y'all want to know what that little black box on the side says. And it says, I don't know, I think this is a subtweet. I don't know how tweeting work. Anyway, somebody said, I feel so bad for Mariah the scientist. Young Thug on the phone talking about how she loves him too much, and he be talking to like 10 girls a day. The way my stomach would hurt. And I think this is when somebody subtweeted it. I don't know. Anyway, they said, you mean the motherfucker with 6 kids, 4 baby mamas, 15 years of probation, known gang leader, responsible for numerous murders, drug addict, cheater, musician, Young Thug is not, checks notes, a good guy to be in a relationship with? No fucking way, dude. Like, seriously though, all the signs are there. He been not shit. He makes good music, but I would never think to be in a relationship with him. Not to say that would ever even be possible. Not that, ew, child, I ain't even finna start. God don't like ugly. But yeah, no, I just wouldn't see any redeeming qualities that are good for a boyfriend, let alone a husband. Like, child, absolutely not. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the audio recording, and then after, we're gonna go over what some people online had to say.
Yeah. I saw the girl, Glorilla. She.
Yeah.
Why do people say she pretty? That be ugly as fuck.
You think she ugly?
You said it. Like, yeah, they say she ain't ugly. People, niggas be saying she ain't ugly. That bitch ain't nothing.
They be saying she look like Rihanna.
Man, be like goddamn Brianna.
Man,
watch that.
oh, man.
She look like Rihanna. Long ass, bullshit ass wig, skinny shit. Goddamn, big ass head, big mouth. Man, watch out. It's crazy. There probably niggas really running around sneaking with a tooth in the henna.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure some other niggas in her DM and stuff, probably. You know, but I be feeling like sometimes a lot of niggas like that, it'll be like, if the girl was regular and you weren't trying to fuck with the girl, you know, it's just like she got a number one song and, you know.
Nigga just like, oh, let hit her. Man, bitch ain't talking about nothing. I would not pursue her at all, ever. Man, watch out. Watch out. That shit ain't meant. All the shit I seen about her. Seen a video of walking past, that big ass mouth, just like always laughing. Look at that bitch. You look funny. She look funny. Man, the girl look funny, man. Who the hell pursuing? Who trying to smack this? Man, you be thinking like Trippie Redd or some shit and trying to hit her. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no.
Man, Trippie Redd done cuffed this girl, and she is like a super thigh.
Just listen to them. Just sound like two messy girls at the cafeteria table, honey. First thing I want to point out is when he was talking bad about Glorilla, he said things like skinny shit, big head, big mouth. I want you to look at this picture of Mariah the scientist, okay? Her head looks so damn big on this picture, she could be a bobble wobble head. So what you mean you talking about girls with a big head and your girl got a big head? And then your girl also has very full lips as well. The things that you are explaining are things that are seen in your girlfriend, which means that you like those things. Don't you love it when people tell on themselves? I mean, it's so interesting because as he was going down the list, it seemed like he was almost thinking about her, like thinking about how she looked, her appearance and stuff. And he was just naming those things. But then he was just like, yeah, I would never pursue that. And another thing I thought was weird was he was mentioning her sex life. He was like, yeah, and I know it's some dudes that done cracked that's all up in that. Why are you worried about what she doing sexually? sexually. Boy, that is weird. And why are y'all talking about her sex life? Y'all are very strange. What put the nail in the coffin for me was Glorilla's response. She said, mind you, this the same nigga blowing my phone up to ask what color my eyes are. Ciao. Now, if this don't sound like some elementary school, I like you, do you like me, sending notes in class bullshit, why would you blow this girl's phone up just to ask her what color her eyes are? Like, she does have hazelish green eyes, and they are known to change a lot in the light. So it's a valid question. I will give him that. However, it's not a question that requires blowing up somebody's motherfucking phone. Also, what I do know about most men that I have either heard of or have personally experienced is if they don't really like a girl, they don't give that much of a fuck to be blowing them up just to ask them that simple of a question. It's like, okay, well, they work in the same industry, so it's like, I'll see you when I see you. It's giving he just wants to come up with something to talk to her. Or like those bad little elementary school kids, when they start picking on the girl all the time, they might push her during recess or something, and the whole time they being mean to her is because they really like her. His response kind of furthers my point. He said, first of all, I'm sorry to you for my words, and I honestly don't think you're ugly at all. I was speaking from jail, just having a hard time with life. I don't like bashing girls and hardly ever did. I'm sorry to you, twin. All right, we're going to talk about it. The part where he said, I honestly don't think you're ugly at all. Child, we already knew that anyway. But the other part where he said, I don't like bashing girls and hardly ever did. It's giving like, I'm not that kind of guy, Glorilla, please. No, you gotta believe me. And somebody on Facebook said, y'all know what's so funny about this? He called her twin. And that is funny. So look, we know it's ATL slang. I get it. But when you call somebody ugly and then apologize by calling them twin, it's like you're, calling yourself ugly. So it's just funny. And the second one says, this is how I picture him asking what her eye color is. And it's a meme. He got his feet up and everything. This is probably how he was asking too. Like, wait. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I had to compose myself. But yeah, that's the vibe that it gives for sure. But guess what, y'all? Glorilla has now unfollowed Mariah the scientist, as she should, because that was so fake of Mariah. I didn't like the way she was talking about her and kind of like egging Young Thug on. Y'all peeped that too, right? Because she definitely was. I'd have been like, babe, chill. Like, you are so silly. Like, anyway, what you eat today? Another sandwich? Damn. They always giving y'all peanut butter jelly sandwiches. That's it. That's it. Like, come on, let's move on with the conversation. But I felt like she felt some type of validation or happiness from hearing him talk so bad about her, which is very strange. Alexis Mayshell said, anytime a man talking about he is not attracted to a woman, that's who he is trying to fuck on 9 times out of 10. He just want to talk about her without being obvious. He got no room to be commenting on how anyone looks. I agree once again. Really, with the ending part, I'm not going to say the top part I agree with, because I don't know. Sometimes you just want to talk shit and that's fine. But there are a lot of cases where that is the truth. But come on, we done seen how Young Thug looked before he glued up. It was a mess. So no, I don't feel like he has a right to talk about anybody, especially Glorilla. Come on. It's very clear that you had some type of work done, at least on them dang on chompers that you had. Cause dang, I don't even know how you was able to eat properly. Like, I know your bite was a fool, child. I would have been running from you on the playground because that bite looks atrocious, baby. But since we've been on this topic so much about like people talking about folks that they really don't like, I tried to find one from a guy's perspective. So first the girl says, it's weird as fuck to randomly bring up another chick and say she's ugly. Like, sir, nobody was talking about sis. What's going on with you? This guy says he has a right to state his opinion. And the fact niggas act like they don't be on the phone with their girl or somebody talking about some shit is crazy. He's human. And he was on the phone with his girl laughing and clowning. And we didn't hear the whole conversation. And a part is just pieces. And the woman replies and says, that makes more sense. So I get that. And like I was saying at the beginning, I can understand a guy just wanting to kick the shit and talk with his girl. Because why even have a girl if you're not able to talk to her? You shouldn't really have to pick and choose what you tell your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your husband or your wife. You should feel open and comfortable enough to really open to them open up to them about almost anything. So I'm really glad that that guy threw in his 2 cents so us women can see it from a guy's perspective as well. Whew. Okay, this was a long video, but we had a lot of stuff to cover today, so that's what we did, chat. Okay, but if you made it this far, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell. That way you're notified every time I post. Our code word today is going to be Thugga, Thugga. Okay, if you hear this word, make sure you put it down in the comments to let me know that you made it to the end of this video. And in the meantime, you guys be safe out here. Okay, I hope y'all calls don't get leaked because, child, we gonna be talking about y'all too, baby. You know I will. You know how I do it. This is a T-page. That's what we do. All right. In the meantime, like I said, be careful out here because this world is cray-cray. Okay, love you. Bye.